Hi there, this is Kathy Crow, round 2. I tried to do this earlier and it didn't work. I don't know what's going on. I hope it works this time because it's really helpful to see what I'm doing. If I can see your comments, I will definitely I appreciate them, and please share my videos. I made this little crate already. We're gonna see again how to do it, and it might go faster. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna switch you around so you can see my computer, and if you already saw this, well, we're gonna try it again. And this time, let's see if Facebook will shut me off like it did last time, or if it will continue to go. I don't know. So anyhow, this is my software for the Cameo, the Silhouette Cameo. And I am going to make this little crate using the Silhouette program. And I just wanted to show you how easy it is to do. There are some, I'm going to talk about the differences between doing it this way and the Stampin' Up! Crate. Stampin' Up! Has a Thinlit that you can do that does a wonderful little crate that looks almost exactly like this. I don't know who stole it from who. It doesn't really matter. Everybody, it wins. It's a win-win for everybody. But there are differences. And if you want to say, well, do you prefer the Silhouette one or the Stampin' Up! One? I would say actually the Stampin' Up! One is a lot faster to use. This is got a learning curve associated with it, plus there's a $4.95 fee to pick up all of the patterns. So over here on my computer screen, I'm just going over to my library really quickly, and I'm going to click on showing all of the designs. I've had this program for a long time, so I have a lot of designs. This is called the little wooden crate on the bottom, and I've had it a long time. So I already had this crate, and that's why I am using it instead of a Stampin' Up! One in our class. So when you come to my class, December 7 or 8 at 10 o'clock, this is one of the projects we're going to be working on. You go over to design, and it shows you your design page. What you see here is your page, and I already had changed it to an 8.5 by 11. A 12 by 12 screen automatically comes up, but I'm going to be using the Poppy Parade 8.5 by 11, so I needed to resize it. And then in order to move my objects around, like I don't want to cut out the pine and the holly and all that, so I'm going to come up to object and click on that, and it gives us options and ungroup. And then to get it to actually ungroup, I have to click off of the page. Then now it is ready to ungroup. So I can take these little pieces that I don't want cut out. I can take those off of my board. The only things that are going to cut in the machine is what's showing on your, oops, I don't want to, let me undo that because I don't want to undo the points. Oh, it didn't there we go. I'm double clicking accidentally, and that's why it did that. Okay, so now I need to turn it because I want to make sure that it's in the middle of my paper. If I get my paper off just a little bit and it's so close to the edges, I might not cut it. And that's the other thing. If I was doing this on my Stampin' Up! Big Shot, or the Big Shot, I wouldn't have to worry about this. This does waste a lot more paper using this. With Stampin' Up's little framelit and thinlits and stuff, and it's actually Sizex is the company that they use their products. They're really good. There's no waste. I am going to end up wasting, let's see if I can see my other piece of paper that I cut. I must have already trashed it. But when I put it through, you're going to see how much actually does get wasted. All right, so the machine when you buy, oops, I better move it a little bit so you can see what's going on here. This mat comes with your cutting machine, Cricut, Silhouette. There are other ones. There's a Brother one. They all kind of work the same way. Oh, there's my paper. So you can see all of it that got wasted when I cut away the other one. Now I'm going to save all of my little scraps. I mean, I'm going to save the bigger scraps. I actually don't want to save my little pieces that I had already cut from the other one, but I need to get those off. So excuse me a minute while I grab these off. And there we go. Got those all off. Now it's sticky. You want to make sure the arrow's going up, and you want it to be on the 12 by 12 the same way that you know, your design is on your screen. So I need it to be over here on the left. And my mat has been used a lot, so it's losing some of its stickiness. So I have to rub it down there pretty good to make sure it's going to stay. And then my machine is older, so it is not wireless. So I'm going to have to plug it into my computer. But the new ones, I believe, are all wireless. Okay, so now I am ready to load it in. And make sure that's stuck really good. It's going to be pretty noisy when it runs, so just bear with me. And over here on, let me move it up a bit just so you can see what I'm doing on the computer. It's ready to cut. I just need to go over here to send, and it's going to show me all the red lines where it's going to cut, and that looks good. So I'm going to click on send right here, and it's going to run through. It's going to take about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Well, it says 1 minute and 57 seconds. And you can see it's working away. It is noisy. I don't have to do anything, so I'm not rolling it through a machine like I would if it was the Big Shot. The other thing about it is, though, that this does take a lot longer. So if I'm cutting out a lot of things for a class or a lot of projects that are all the same, this takes a long time. I'm not having to do a lot, but it still is very time consuming. So actually Stampin' Up's little crate, to cut out this little crate with their Thinlit, it would just be done in less than 2 minutes. It would, it's not electrical, you don't need your power. It doesn't waste paper like this is gonna be wasting paper. And mainly it's the learning curve for learning software. If you're really comfortable with learning software, then by all means, buy a cutting machine. Cricut, I think, is really easy to use, but their stuff generally is more expensive. But that may have changed because I think they have come down in cost. I was seeing some really good deals when I was looking online. So that is all done. And then we're going to get it out of the machine. Oops, it didn't let me. I think I hit it. Are you sure you want to cancel? Yes, I do, because there we go. There's my unload. It wouldn't let me unload it. Okay, so then this is just going to peel away, and you will see how wonderfully it just cut my little crate out. My blade is probably getting a little dull, but if it's reasonably sharp at all, it will cut it very nicely. But it's not done because I want this little crate to look like a painted wooden crate. Okay, so now you get to see what we do next to get that effect. Let me unhook my machine. And also, I do need to shut off my software because I don't want this running. And I can't see Facebook while this is going. So to get rid of it all, I'm just going to close my project. It'll ask me if I want to save it, and I don't, because I can just do what I did again by going to library, and it'll just show all of those designs again. So I'm all finished. I'm going to just shut it down, and bear with me for a second while I see if I can find my my video going just so that I can see your comments. Now I'm going to want to get this crate in with all these cool, oops, my lights were all off. That probably would help if we could see. There's some really nice wood grains. I don't know if you can see the wood grains very well, but I can. They're raised really nicely. So I'm gonna have to get out my Big Shot to do this part. So let me see if I can get it going. Oh, good. I can actually see the video now. Wonderful. So probably everyone left that was here earlier, but I still wanted to get this video online. So it doesn't really matter whether you are watching it with me or if you're watching it later. If you share my video, you will definitely be entered into the drawing for this week. We'll do another drawing on Friday, a really quick one. And then you get a chance to win a prize. I mean, I have fun giving out prizes to little prizes to people. So please share my video, share my page. Anytime you share a video or something I've posted, I will enter you, and every week I draw out of my little pot to see who gets to win the prize. Okay, so this is the Big Shot. This is a Sizzix thing, and I'm gonna move the camera up, and I hope I'm not disconnecting anything in doing this. This is always scary for me because this is where Facebook just doesn't want to cooperate sometimes. So anyhow, I hope I've got it angled so you can see everything. The Big Shot is actually going to go up in price when they do the new catalog. I noticed that when the new catalog I think, oh boy, I want to say that it's with the Occasions catalog, but I'm not so sure about that. But when they do get their new catalog, it's going to be $40 more, people. So if you're going to buy this, please buy it now. This is the wood plank embossing folder that is in Stampin' Up's catalog. It's a wonderful little folder. It makes everything look so fantastic. And I'm gonna have to run it through 2 times because I want the planks going this direction, not up and down. So I'm actually gonna have to run my folder in the wrong way. Don't tell anyone. You're supposed to run it with the spine going this way, but I'm gonna have to run it through this way. And so it comes with all kinds of little platforms so that you can run various things through. That's not feeling thick enough. So I'm gonna, I always forget which plate I'm supposed to be using. So I think actually it's probably the plastic plate that's gonna need to go through. And mine's getting very warped. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna work good. It's just a press. And so anyhow, I'm just gonna press that through, and I'm gonna come back again, I think, on this one. It's a little stiff on this, it's so thick. But anyhow, go ahead and see how this looks. You're gonna love this. Woo-hoo-hoo, isn't that cool? I hope you can see all those little wood grooves. I'm gonna kind of hold it so, see if I can see it online. I hope you can, but I need to get this part here done. And so I'm gonna kind of try to line it up, although it actually is going to repress some of this, so it doesn't have to be exact, but that's pretty close to where I want it. And then I'm gonna just run it through to get the rest of that little crate pressed into its wood shape that I want. And I didn't need to do it very much. I wonder if I went all the way, though. I better go a little further. I'm not sure if I got it all the way through. Okay, I think we're ready to check it out. Oh, perfect. Oh, he's so cute, except I see what I did is I turned it upside down. So this is the part that's coming out, and it is the reverse on this side. But you know what? I don't think it's really gonna matter. I'm gonna let that go. This is the hardest thing for crafters is the letting go of things that are not perfect. I could go on and on with that, but let's just not. It looks fine. So this is how I want my little crate to look, and this little Mrs. Santa is perfect on here. She's got her little cookies and her candy cane. This is from the Santa's Workshop. Is it Signs of Santa or Santa's Workshop? I don't know, but this paper is wonderful. I don't know if it's still available because I think they had so many orders for these papers. If they are available, you should buy them. There's all the little snow is flocked, so it's raised and fuzzy, and they're double-sided, so there's nice things on the inside, and this is so cute. All these little snow flakes and the snowballs are flocked, and so anyhow, and I could have picked like this Santa would have been cute on here too, but I'm thinking with this little crate, you're gonna want to put some kind of goodie in it, right? It's got to be they're going to be cookies or candies or something in here. Okay, so my silhouette already, when it cuts stuff out, Stampin' Up's do too. They always have little perforated places, so it's very easy to just put it all together again. And if you're ever worried about, well, am I going to be able to figure out how to get that box together? Okay, it cuts out a flat piece nicely, but how am I going to be able to figure out? Well, you will. It's like any kind of a time. When you go down to the dollar store or to the Big Lot store and you buy and if you buy a gift box it's always flat and it's easy to figure out. The harder things though, some of the projects on that Silhouette website, some of those are very tricky. So usually the designers have their own little blog page and you can go to their page and see how to assemble the things that you've cut out. You don't usually have to do that, but some of them you might have to. So again, if you are interested at all in purchasing that and you just want somebody to help, I would be happy to walk you through using your software, but that's only for the Silhouette ones because I've never used a Cricut, and there are lots of people out there who know how to use those, and I do think those are pretty user-friendly, so you wouldn't have much trouble with them. The tape I'm using is that Terran tape. It's really inexpensive. It's great tape for boxes. It holds so well. So I'm going to be able to put anything fairly heavy into this little crate, and it's going to just hold up really nicely. I made some extra ones before when I did this class earlier this year, and we did this cute little dog on here, and I keep all kinds of stuff in it as a little thing just for my desk. Okay, so for Mrs. Santa, we're just going to cut out one of the little Mrs. Santas, and I left the trim on this one, but you know what, I don't know that I really like it, so I think I'm going to cut that trim off. So let's just cut a square piece. Now I'm not cutting very well because I'm just trying to get it off the sheet, and then I want those little candies. Those are really what I want, and I don't really need the perforated stuff, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I just need it to be cute, right? And I think I want to mount this on some kind of green paper. So I'll just grab a square of green, and I could use, actually, that might be cute if you just used the back side, but that's obviously not big enough. What do you think about that? Don't know. I'd have to consider that. I'm not so sure I like that. So we'll just do a little bit of tear and tape and stick it on some green. Have a mat, just a little frame. Things usually look a little better when there's a little frame. All right. Today and this week, it's supposed to be very foggy out there, and there's a friend at church who's been willing to teach me some Spanish. So he said that the word for Spanish is neblina. So he said I could say, "Hay mucho neblina," although it looks like the fog is lifting a little bit now. So to stick this on, I do have these little sparklies, and I was considering putting those on there, and I might. I also have these little tags that I'd made earlier last week. There's still a whole bunch of them. So I think I put my ribbon through already on the other video. I think I want to tie it onto this little clip, and then that way I can fasten my tie on a little easier. I'm not really sure I do want to do that. I might want to just stick it on. Now I better fasten it on. I'm just considering how is that going to work when I'm putting it on and off. Not sure. I'm going to tie it on and we'll see what happens. See how that looks. I'm sorry that everybody who was with me earlier left. It looked like I had some people with me, but because my video was not cooperating, they left me. They all probably had to go back to work, off of their lunch break and back to work. Okay. So remember, December 7 and, is it 7? And 8, yes, I believe so. That's a Friday at 10 or a Saturday at 10. We are going to do a workshop, a little bags, tags, and boxes, bags, and tags workshop. And I think, you know what, I might, instead of doing tags, I still haven't completely decided. We'll see. I might have us do our little, we're going to do our little apron that I did last week. Okay, that's a nice little box. We're going to do that. We're going to do this little crate. And instead of doing more, we'll do another bag. I'm going to show that one next week. I might do this card. Oh, isn't it cute? May the warmth of Christmas fill each corner of your heart. This is so cute. I love this stamp set. And it fits so well with Christmas. I'd hate to not use this. So I think we will do this. I might even do that one next week online or live. That's actually, if you just get the stuff cut out, it doesn't take long to put together. Oops, I keep forgetting to put this on. This needs to go on with dimensionals, and I was in such a rush trying to get all of my video stuff. I kind of threw my stuff all around, but the dimensionals from Stampin' Up! Are slightly rounded and go, there's not much waste on oh, there we go. Isn't that cute? Love that. And then our little tag. We'll just stick we'll stick it on there. That way, if you've got like some cellophane, covering your things and it's in there, you can put your little tag on that. Oh, wouldn't that be sweet? Okay, I love that. I love that. And there's another little card. I might do this card too. We'll see. I've just got so many things going at Christmas time. I love Christmas. So I'm going to swing us up. I think, oh my goodness, am I on? Yes, my battery's low. And we can, but I hope we're still going. Man, you might not have, Well, we'll see. We'll see what you saw. I don't know. But I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm hoping that the fog goes away and that everybody has a safe trip wherever they are going. And thank you for watching. And please share. Every share gets, and everybody who shares, I put your name in my little pot, and on Friday I'm going to pull out a name and somebody gets to win a prize. So you get entered however many shares you do. I don't forget to register for my class. There are cards that I sell, Christmas cards, any kind of card. Message me if you want that website address. And God bless. Bye.